from Sami's Sweet Life, and I have another Organize With Me 2023 video for you guys. This one is kitchen related, so I have organized a few different areas in the kitchen. This video is kind of a compilation of a couple of those projects. I ended up reorganizing a couple of different areas and just kind of vlog styled these videos. So they are put together in today's video, and I really hope you guys like this one. I really had fun going through different areas in my kitchen and organizing them. Let's go ahead and hop into the footage and I'll show you what I worked on. It is Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and we are organizing today. I am also working on cooking dinner. Stella is playing iPad, so I have a few minutes. I ended up getting all new measuring cups. I will also get the matching spoons, but I did not do it yet. I have those on Price Watch. I use the Honey app, the extension thing, and I save things. So these ones happen to be on sale, super cheap, and I was super excited about them. So I went ahead and got 3 sets. I am going to be organizing this drawer today. This is the measuring spoon and miscellaneous drawer, and it is a Hot Mess Express. So we're going to organize it, and I'm very excited about this. So I actually have the KitchenAid can opener, which actually stinks. I don't like it. Gear thing is loose. It never has worked that great. But I have all these like mismatched things in here. Our old can opener, because the other one works so horribly. I use this one, which is just old and already like falling apart. That's why I ended up getting a new one. But yeah, all sorts of old things in here. I'm trying to switch everything over to the same like teal aqua color. So I also have the KitchenAid peeler, which is a great peeler. It does swivel, so it helps me actually peel things really well. And then this little container full of miscellaneous scoops. I will keep these tablespoon ones. I ordered like a whole big set of these tablespoon ones, but the rest of them are mismatched. You can see I only have like one of each style or a couple of each style, and they're all old and crusty, and they just need to go. I need to organize this a little bit better. There's miscellaneous randomness back there, so I've got to even see what all is in here because we don't use all this stuff. All right, I don't know about you guys, but I do not leave these loopy-loop things on my cups. I usually just use like 1 or 2 at a time, and I always need like the same one, the 1/2 cup scoop, the 1/4 cup scoop. And yeah, I don't want to wash them all, so I took those off, and unfortunately they do not sit correctly. If that thing's not on, they flop all over the place, and when I was putting them in the drawer is too shallow because they stick up like that. So it was a Hot Mess Express. So I have the smaller sets right there without the 1 cup scoop. The other ones sit fine. So I've got all of those in here, and then I put one 1 cup scoop here, and the rest of these will be in different canisters for snacks and cereals and things. But I just, I'm disappointed in that. I had all 3 of them sitting here, and they wouldn't sit properly even without the bin, and I definitely don't want to put that on there because I don't want to have to wash the whole set every time and throw the whole set in the dishwasher. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if they'll sit flush with this thing on, and maybe I will put it back on, but I'm really disappointed they won't fit. But this is what I've got so far. I've got bigger things compartmentalized in the back, longer things down the side, a thing of measuring cups, and then miscellaneous things. These are piping tips, protein scoop. I love this. The cherry pitter is one of my favorite things. We've got a wine stopper thing, and then also like cream whipper stuff. I still use the cream whipper a ton. So yeah, so far I like how it looks. I wish I had a white container for here so everything was nice and white, but the tealish color will work. And I like that there was a little bit of space for the longer things over on the side. And that's what it will look like. It closes really nicely now. But I don't know, I'm gonna have to play around with this, but I've got to get dinner finished up here. All right, I decided I definitely didn't like the ring things, and I ended up taking that out, reconfiguring, and voila, they all fit. I'm very happy about it. I'm gonna get all new cups that match those, or no, new measuring spoons that match. So I don't know how I run out of certain ones, and some of them, you know, run off into the kids' kitchen. I don't know what happens, but now I can redo it, and then all those ones can turn into kid ones. Except this one goes to our popcorn maker. And I also like these. I got off of Amazon. I like the tablespoon ones. I use tablespoon measuring things for a lot of my protein shake type of things. So those come in handy a lot. But yeah, I like how it is. I moved a couple of things over, and a few things will go in other places. I don't even know why some of these things were in there. So, and then also that doesn't need to go in there. And that's the air fryer heating up. But yeah, I haven't used these things with the kids in a long time. And then all of these can go into the other stuff. And then we got another straw thing we can stick in with the cleaning stuff. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm really happy with my drawer. It looks good. I finally have it sort of organized. We'll see how it goes. I like that everything down here is easy to just grab in and out, and it's kind of tucked away so that we know where everything is, and we can easily grab the scoops, which is usually what I do. I'll bake like right over here and then have the drawer open like that, and I can grab what scoops I need. It's gonna work. I'm happy about that one. I admit I have a problem. I got a few extra colors. And this is space number 2 that we're gonna tackle. I have way too many cups now. I haven't been using the Tervis jug cups. I call them jugs, but they're just big giant Tervises. They are not nearly as big as the Stanley cups, and I've been using the Stanleys exclusively, so I ended up ordering a few more colors. And yeah, we've got to get rid of a lot of things. We never use those water bottles anymore, those Pogo ones. I used to love those. And after having Stella and Stella not being able to drink out of them without dumping the whole thing on her, we have not used them. And then I found other water bottles I like better, and then the Stanley cups also. So we need to get rid of some mugs. We need to move some of our cocktail items because we don't need like all 4 of them in a row. So we need just a few cocktail cups of various kinds. And then I think we're gonna mostly get rid of these. We've kind of outgrown those. Stella and Livy both use those podium bottles for the most part now. So I don't think we need any of those Contigos. I'm gonna move them aside and see if we can do without them, and then I will pass them along to somebody. So my goal is to get rid of some mugs, rearrange so we can put all the Stanley cups in there, and possibly just move the Tervis cups up, like for when we have guests and things. I still wanna have some Tervis cups. And then also, like, there's some Rudy's barbecue, like plastic type cups. I want those within reach so that the kids can use them, because the kids come and get water when they're playing outside. So they need those. And yeah, it's just gonna be mixing things around. I do use the Ninja blender cups quite a bit, so I'll keep those within easy reach. So as far as me, I am 5'6". I can't really reach much like on the 3rd level, and I can't reach anything on the top level. So that's gonna be extra storage. I really want everything within reach on these 2 shelves for me, so I don't have to get the kids' step stool. And like right now, I'm using the big boy step stool, and yeah, will be fun. And I definitely need to do a video on the Ninja Creamy, the ice cream machine. It's been awesome. We love it. So I'll have to do a video on that soon. But today's organization project is right here. And here's what I've got. I'm sorry, I'm wobbling. I'm trying to hold this with one hand so I can point. So I've got a few of the little water bottles just in case we need them, the mugs that we use the most frequently, some of the cups so the kids can grab actual cups from here if they need to. And then for the cocktail cups, I just put 2 of each type. There's just various different ones depending on what kind of cocktail you're making. So I've got 2 of each one because generally speaking, it's just Johnny and myself, and all the rest of the other cocktail cups are up there since they do usually come in sets of 4 in case we're entertaining or whatever. We've got more cups. And then I've got the Stanley cups, and there's the other new one for Johnny. And then I also put my blue one in there just to see if I could fit them. And so 5 cups fit there. I do have one non-Stanley cup brand one that's also up there in the back. It's just a very glittery ombre one that I really, really liked. And that blue one in front does have my water in it right now. Just took the lid off and stuck it there for organization purposes. And then the podium water bottles, I use those when I work out on the bike, and I also use them when we take an actual road bike ride. And then Olivia likes to take those for school, so they're also up there. We have 6 of those total. There's room for 6. Then I've got some Ninja blender cups there, also extra ones right there in case we need more than that. And then up further, we've got travel mugs. There's the one we got from Lion King on Broadway. It is a travel mug, even though it is glass. I really, really like that one. And then all the big Tervis cups are up there, the smaller Tervis cups. And then I put the mugs and cute things up front with all the extra in the back. And then over here, we've got all the ones that we're getting rid of. These ones ended up starting to leak, so I've got those. There's like dress up stuff all over the floor. We got that from a friend. And then all these Pogo water bottles, I'm gonna see if anybody wants them. This one just doesn't insulate very well, and it's kind of small, so I found myself refilling it a ton of times. We also have a Six Flags cup. I may end up holding on to that just in case we wanna go to Six Flags, but I don't foresee us going all that often because it is kind of far. But you never know. Then these are the mugs I got rid of. They're just ones that we don't tend to use. They're sometimes harder to wash because they've got different shapes and sticky outy places. They're just not our favorites. And then these are more of these Contigo cups. I'll hold on to these for now in case we need them for some reason, but I don't know. I don't know that we're gonna use them. We don't use them all that much anymore. We're kind of switching to the other water bottles and also to regular cups. And then I've got my straw and my top there for my Stanley cup that's actually in the cabinet. So back to the cabinet. All in all, I think the organization project went well. It looks decent. We'll see how it holds up over time. I'm loving the drawer organization. It's been organized now for 2 nights and I really, really like it. And hopefully this will stay nice and organized as well. But yeah, it looks way less cluttered. I like that everything has a little spot and it looks a little bit less cluttered. So there you go. All right, I got new measuring spoons. I like these ones because they work with my spice things and they're also magnetic. So they're all clipping together, which is super cool. So I've got 2 stacks of those. That's gonna replace this section of stuff. The baskets were actually hitting the top a little bit with those things tilted in them. So I ended up laying all of those guys flat. These are all the miscellaneous things. And then here is my little section of measuring scoops. And then those fit perfectly in the bin. I was worried they might be too long, but that works really well. And then these sit right there. I've had a lot of fun using those ones lately. I was working on unloading the dishwasher and then decided, I'm like, this drawer is kind of messy, but I decided to go through all the like kids silverware. We still use these for like lunchboxes and stuff, but I decided to pull out kids silverware and then I decided to pull out containers. I'm still not done unloading the dishwasher, but then I decided to go into this drawer. I was looking for one top and I'm just organizing. This is a horrendous mess. This is a cabinet that was a kid like play cabinet. So there was play stuff in here, plastic things that she couldn't hurt when she was little. And then we've slowly like migrated more things in. I got a crock pot. Like randomness, we've got some really cool ice things and some kid stuff up there, like lunchbox stuff and popsicle making stuff, ice cream. This is for the Ninja Creamy. I need a container for that. We've got extra cups. We've been kind of phasing these out, but I'm holding on to them right now in case we need extras. I plan on not ever buying any more of these cups. That's the plan. So I'm just phasing them out as they leak or as they get damaged. And yeah, that'll be our last sippy cup experience. And then we'll move on to big kid cups. Olivia has different water bottles for school. So now I'm sitting down and pulling out old kid things that we no longer use. These like divider plates, the placemat, which served us really well. These are actually baby burp cloths, but we still use them when Stella has a really bad runny nose or something. We'll still use these. Kind of like handkerchiefs. And yeah, lots of randomness in here. I'm just going through. I got some other containers that I pulled out. And yeah, the dishwasher still needs to be finished, but I'm working on this right now. I want to have this to be sort of organized and things aren't in where I hope they will be one day. I feel like we'll have like a crock pot section next to the Instant Pots. Right now the Instant Pots are in here, like Instant Pot racks and stuff. Stella's playing Play-Doh. Yes, ma'am. So she's actually playing Play-Doh right now, and I thought I would do this. We've just been listening to music. We ended up upgrading our Alexa to, let's see, I'm gonna scroll it down because I don't want you to see the calendar. So we got the big Alexa. This is the Echo Show number 15, big screen one, and we have it on a swivel, which is really nice. It's a third-party swivel. So I can use it for like recipes. Over here, we just got an extra bottle of ketchup I need to stick away. But yeah, Alexa is in here. We've just been listening to music. She's still doing good over there. And I ended up organizing this quite a bit. So I've got the crock pot and the extra liner back there, all of the ice mold stuff there, and in the popsicle mold, ice mold section, the extra cups are in that little box. And then I've got lunchbox stuff. These are the lunch boxes that will be used. Johnny's planning on getting takeout today, so he didn't pack a lunch. And then those are like extra lunch boxes and cooler things right there. Then ice cream section down there. I can easily grab all of that stuff, but it's not stuff I use every single day. Like this section right here is pretty much an everyday section. I pack her lunch on weekdays. And then we can access the other stuff as needed, but it's not immediate like grab stuff. I wanted the grab and go stuff to be right at the front. And then I did organize this box as well. I've got all of her reusable bags on top, the cutters, and I used this container. I couldn't find the lid to this, so I ended up just repurposing it. I've got picks in one and then little things that came with the Bewitched things, little jokes, which are super cute. So I'll be putting those in her lunch and then using those. I have cookie cutters somewhere else. So I think when I organize the other cabinet, which I'll show you, it's a mess. When I organize it, I might switch the ice cream stuff around with cookie cutters, and then I can have the cookie cutters in here as well. because the cookie cutters are separate. I ended up having a few in here that I went ahead and put in that box, but for now this is looking much better, much more organized. And then I've got these containers to pass along to someone else, and then these will go upstairs. We just pull those out as needed. They've just been in here because nobody plays in this drawer anymore, or this cabinet. It's just for actual use now. So I made it functional. I'm really happy about how it looks. So that is one more little job down. So now that that cabinet's done, one of the next one is going to be this one. And we haven't even had to child lock anymore because she hasn't been in here. But we just did a gingerbread house, which they destroyed, the haunted gingerbread house. But I've got all the like sprinkles out. There's jars and stuff for like overnight oats and things. And then the KitchenAid supplies back in the back, cookie cutters down here, all sorts of baking stuff. Yeah, it's a mess in here, you can see. Look at that, just chaos. So that's another one that needs to be tackled. And this is another one. This is our like drink station. And yeah, this is another chaos one. It's one that we do have locked because there is plant food down here, but we locked this one, and yeah, we're moving into, we don't need to lock things anymore. I mean, I'll put the plant food up higher so that she can't get to it when we make this one unlocked, but there's lots of these ones that have not been organized. There's graham cracker crumbs on the floor because she was walking around with a graham cracker like this one. This one's not organized, but this one's locked because the gas shutoff is in here. So gotta keep that one locked. That one will stay locked, but yeah. Instant Pot. This one's another one that just has Instant Pots. And then this is the other one. She's been in like popcorn supplies and randomness down there. Also needs to be gone through. So all of these lower ones, now that we can take off some of the locks, like this one will stay locked because dishwasher tabs and stuff, but now that we're able to organize all of it because she's getting bigger, it's time to organize everything. And that is it for today. I will have another Organize With Me 2023 very soon for you guys. I ended up redoing all of the kitchen drawers in the kitchen. I bought a few different accessories and organization tools to help me get all of them nice and pretty, and I will share that with you guys in my next Organize With Me 2023. So definitely be sure to like and subscribe so you can follow me along. I also have an Organize With Me 2023 playlist for you guys, and if you want even more organization projects from me, I have an organization playlist of all of the organization that I've done over the years in various houses. We have moved around a lot, so there is a lot to cover in those videos, so definitely check those playlists down in the description box, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!